Check, check. Checkity, check, check. Hey, team, so today we got some Super Mario World for you. We're going to be moving through this pretty quickly. I plan to get almost all the exits. There's maybe some I don't do. For instance, in some of the ghost castles, there is technically a new exit there, but all it does is loop you around to nowhere. I'm not sure that we'll get all of those, but for the most part, hey, we're going to be showing off a few tricks, a few tips, a couple glitches even, and best way to get lives. A couple of the best ways to get lives, actually, if you're interested in just stacking up infinite lives. We got a lot to showcase today, so let's get into it. I'm not going to be doing all of the dragon coins, all of the Yoshi coins. I'll be doing some of them, I guess, just whatever I happen to pick up along the way, but that's not going to be a focus for today. For today, we're just going to go all the way through the game, hit a few secrets, show off a few glitches, a few things that are just kind of neat that aren't a glitch, but maybe you didn't know about it. And we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens with that. Hopefully, I haven't warmed up today. Literally, my hands are frozen. It's cold in here. So hopefully I don't have any issues. I don't think that I will. We should be okay. And we can do some goofy stuff. So let's get with it. I don't plan on doing too many of these extra mini games here at the end of the level if we can avoid it. Honestly, they're fine. They can be helpful if you need lives, and they can feel like a nice little bonus. But to me, they just take time. There's so many other ways to get lives in this game that are way better and much easier. I don't understand why you would waste time playing those mini games. So that's my opinion on that. Let's get to it. Nailed it. Like this, for instance. Who doesn't see this and think, God? Yeah, it's nice, but even in terms of this, there's better ways to get lives. Ton of better ways to get lives. So I'm just gonna. I actually played through it because it's hard to see that many coins and I want to grab them all, right? It's a trap. I'm telling you, it's a trap. But hey, there you go. First switch palace down. This one, it's not even hidden. It's not hard to find. Some of the later ones are a little bit more hidden, harder to find, but this one's not so bad. So actually, you know, you might think that if you're more skilled, you can find those switch palaces, and that's true. But also, if you're a seasoned player of this game and you want to just make the game harder, you can definitely just choose to not get the switch palaces. That actually, in a sense, kind of turns on hard mode for the game, which doesn't traditionally exist, but anyways, check this out. Trick number one, that berry right there, we can actually eat it twice. If you flick your tongue just as you walk over to it, you'll actually eat it twice. See, I got 13 coins, now I got 15. Neat. And you even hear the sound twice. It's harder to do with the ones that aren't level with Yoshi's mouth, but the ones that are level, the timing is not super precise, but reasonably so. Not bad, right? There's your trick number one. Is that, does that do anything? Nah, not really. It's kind of cool, though. And it sounds cool. Sounds pretty sweet. I'm eating two of them. It doesn't actually contribute to in terms of, you know, him spitting out an egg or whatever, but, I don't know. One of those neat little things. Just one of those neat little things. Give me the one up. Nailed it. Okay, I do have another trick for you, and I'm not perfect at this. I don't tend to land this one every time, but we'll give it a shot, and if we miss it, whatever, we'll do it again. So you can actually double jump, in a sense, if you jump off of Yoshi, right? Well, let's say I don't have a way to bounce up to the top of the rope here. Well, if you position Yoshi just right, you can jump off of him and land back on him. Still get the higher rope that you would never normally be able to reach, but not lose Yoshi in the meantime. Kind of cool, right? I'm so glad I nailed that first try. I wasn't sure I was going to. I was expecting actually not to, but that worked out pretty well. There is a star block in this level. It holds a little secret. I like secrets, but in this case, the secret that it holds is sometimes it'll give you a star, or sometimes a star? Yeah, genius. Sometimes it'll give you a coin. Other times it'll give you a 1-up. What denotes the difference, you may ask? Well, it actually has to do with how many coins you've collected throughout the level. You may notice in levels where there is a star block, there tends to be less coins. Well, that's by design, actually. Oof. Nailed it, and I nailed it, didn't think that I was going to. Okay, here we go. So if you happen to collect at least 30 coins throughout the level before you grab that star block, it'll be a 1-up. And that's what the difference is there. Easy peasy. But there are a few hidden coins here and there. Just so you know, every time Yoshi swallows an enemy, he gets a coin, or you get a coin from that. Those count too. It doesn't have to just be the ones you pick up as you play through. Nice. So that one right there counted, and here's the star block. If we got 30 coins, nice. Ta-da. There you go. Oh, hey, let's see if we can land the trick again. I don't know what I would call this trick. I made a short about it and asked other people. I missed. I'm bad. I'm bad at video games. Sorry, team. It happens. A lot of people suggested the victory mount. I don't know what I would call it. I guess victory mount is fine, but what do you guys think? Got a better name for that? I don't know. Victory mount to me is okay. It's just okay. I don't know. I don't have a good name for it. Probably someone else has also done that trick and has a good name for it, but I sure don't. Victory mount, good enough name for me. I'm easily pleased anyways whenever it comes to stuff like that. Nice. So a lot of times, you know, using a star is one of the better ways to gain 1-ups. But what if I told you that's actually not true? There is one area where using a star can get you a ton of lives, and most people know about it. It's in the Forest of Illusions, the first level there. But there's better ways. There's ways that are even better than that. Kind of crazy to imagine. I know. But trust me, there are better ways. I'll show you 2 methods that are just mind-blowingly better. Crazy good. This first castle here, it's kind of interesting. This is one of the only castles in the game where you can't use a cape, because we don't have the super flower, the super leaf, whatever. We don't have a cape yet. But you actually can use a cape on this level if you want to. I made a little short demonstrating that. I'll show you guys, but also if you're interested, you might check out the short. Kohen, can I call you Hawk? Is that cool? Hawk, thanks for coming by. Appreciate you, buddy. And thanks for the compliments. Many a practice hours, I suppose. So Hawk, what brings you by today, buddy? Only one around this guy? Nailed it. Nailed it. First try, how about that? Well, cool. If you came by for I don't know reasons, that's good enough for me. Well, thanks, buddy. I'm glad you're enjoying the stream. Hope if you're interested, hope I can teach you something. Maybe you don't know. That'd be cool. I'm not going for exactly all exits. I mentioned earlier some of the exits. You know, you go into a ghost house and technically there's multiple exits, but one of them loops you around to Narnia. So I'm not gonna. I didn't plan on wasting time with those sorts of exits, but for the most part, we'll clean up all of the exits. This game is called Super Mario World. It was originally on the Super Nintendo. Oh, hang on, gotta wait for that fireball to despawn. Oh, nailed it. Nice. So now we've got the cape. Not necessarily the best in the best power-up in the game, but many of people would say that it is. Many people would say that it is, myself included. Almost all scenarios, I would choose the cape over everything else. But there's a few times where I would rather have a different power-up. How many subs do I have? I don't know, 679? I guess not a ton, but not none. There's a few people interested in what I have to say, I guess. And hey, maybe some gameplay secrets along the way. That'd be cool, right? This goofy little area, I guess it's... I would call it not good for gaining lives. I would call it a waste of time for gaining lives, honestly. Waste of time. There's much, much better places. And we'll get to those. We'll get to those. Nice. There's a few secrets to the mini games to almost guarantee you get 1-ups, but I'm not really interested in most of those. So there is a secret exit up there. We'll get that here in a minute, but for now, we're just gonna get the normal exit. Oh, nice. Hawk, that's pretty cool, buddy. What kind of content do you post? Obviously, I'm a bit of a gamer nerd, so my stuff is around video games mostly. Okay, Hawk. Well, hey, thanks for chatting. Take care, buddy. Have a good day. We'll see you next time. So, we don't necessarily have to get all of the exits right now, but one way you can know if a level has additional exits is whenever you're approaching it on the world map, the levels with extra exits will be red instead of yellow. That's one way you can know for sure whether or not it has an extra exit. I actually didn't know that for a long time. A crazy long time, much longer than I feel like I should have known. I should have figured that one out sooner. I don't know, we don't all get it right away, right? Okay, there we go. Nailed it. Got it. Oh, thanks, Cohen, for the subscription. Appreciate that, buddy. Nice. We're gonna go get the green palace switch, and then we'll go back for those water levels later. No, a goofy little thing. I don't know if that actually helps get those coins faster. Jumping, then jumping off Yoshi. I don't know. It's just one of those goofy things that I like to do. One thing that's kind of funny, whenever you've got two slopes like this, you can just crouch on Yoshi and you'll just slide back and forth indefinitely. I don't know, to me, that's just one of those little funny things that I like. I like stuff that's funny and kind of doesn't make sense all the time. Like this, is this faster? I don't know. You technically have to waste a little bit of time, you know, quote-unquote, remounting Yoshi. Bye, Yoshi. I'm not perfect, okay? I make mistakes, it happens. Oh, that goofy little slide thing with Yoshi, it works with Mario too. Anyways, that's silly. Kinda like me. Sorry about that. What you see is what you get. I'm a little silly, and that's just how I am. Oh, nailed it. Nice. So, this is the secret exit in this level. I went ahead and grabbed that so we can get the P-switch right quick. In all of the P-switches, there is a way that if you do things right, you can get a 1-up. Not interested in those, because we've already got 24 lives, and there's a ton of ways to get more lives. So, and I'll show you the better ways later, but for now, we're just going to skip these simple ones because they eat up more time than they're worth, in my opinion. And we're not going to be hurting for lives at any point. So, let's just move on. Let's just move on for now. By the way, team, I hope you're enjoying the stream. Thanks for hanging out. If you are enjoying the stream, I invite you to hit that like button. YouTube says it helps me out. I don't really know how it does, but, you know, YouTube says it does, so there you go. I would appreciate that. Thanks, team. We're gonna get all of the P-switches, but before we move on past this this world, I'll probably head up to the Star Road before moving on. Why not? Might as well take a little chance, go to Star Road and see what's going on up there, right? Ooh, only one coin that time. That's interesting. Not sure why that is. Maybe it was because I hit it while it was slightly off screen. I like to hit the flick button a lot. Sorry about that. Ooh, I almost dumpstered myself there. So yeah, one way you can make this game a little bit harder if you want to is just don't get the switch palace blocks. It's actually kind of amazing how much more difficult it'll make the game, especially if you're just so used to them being there and you tend to rely on them because you've played with them there for so long. It truly makes the game wildly different. Not wildly, but there are some levels that are just exponentially more difficult, especially some of the later ones. So if you're wanting a little difficulty increase, it's not quite a hard mode, but it is a is a little bit of a difficulty slider there. There's multiple exits in this ghosty house. Probably the most infamous one. I don't know. This one right here. The top secret level. We like top secrets, don't we? I know I do. Although this top secret area, it's so good. So good, especially if you're newer to the game and you're not as skilled yet. You can take this exit, and this place is amazing. You can just go in there, get whatever power-up you want, grab a Yoshi. If you already have a Yoshi, you can get an extra life, and you can abuse that to get a ton of extra lives, by the way. So you can enter this area as much as you want, which means you can grab this Yoshi over and over again. You can grab these power-ups. Nice, right? Well, anyways, to exit, just jump off the side of the screen. You can go left or right, doesn't matter. Yoshi's a bit of a scaredy cat, and he doesn't like to follow us into the ghosty house, so he's not going to be joining us in here. If you're wondering why I crouch jump, it's because I'm running full speed and I don't want to fly, because I'll fly right up into one of those ghosts, and oof, that'll be a bad time. Oof, they're stronger than I am. Not really, but sort of. Anyways, here's the exit. Nice. This is technically the intended exit. So hit a 100 star points. Sorry about that, but one good news, one piece of good news. Yeah, English is hard. One of the best ways I've found to do this mini game is to not move. You just want to kind of pick a place and stand there. Find the spot where the flower lines up, and it will line up every time. And as long as you hit it the same, I missed one jump. But as long as you hit it the same way every time, you'll always get a flower if you stay in the same spot. Neat, right? I think maximally you can get up to 9 1-ups on that minigame. But even so, even with being able to get 9, it's just not worth it. There's better ways. There's still better ways to get 1-ups. You can just get crazy amounts of extra lives later in the game, and we'll go over that. Swimming levels, to me, water levels are like ice levels. They're the worst. They're just the worst. There are a few neat things that you can do, I guess, but for the most part, I would just rather skip over all of the water levels, all of the ice levels if I can. You can float up to the top, and there's some goodies up there, including some dragon coins, I believe. Not interested in that. Waste of time. Unless you're going for the all Dragon Coins speedrun category, which I'm pretty sure is a category. I don't speedrun this game, but I'm not interested in the Dragon Coins in the slightest. They do give you a 1-up, which can be nice, especially if you need them, I suppose, but as I'll show you later, there's just better ways. There's just better ways. So we need to grab this P-switch and bring it along with us, because otherwise right here we cannot get this key, which is obviously the key to the keyhole right there. Sora would be proud. There we go. Nailed it. I haven't used my SNES in a little while. My Y button on my controller here is sticking a tiny bit. I went to the ghost house. I didn't necessarily mean to. I was actually going to go back to the water level and finish that off, but hey, we can run through here right quick anyways. One thing that's kind of awesome. Check out the Big Boo here. He's invincible. You can't kill him, right? Wrong. That's not true. I call this the Big Booty attack. Anyways, we gotta bring him down just a little bit. He's a little too high up. If you slide down into him, I don't know why, but it absolutely wrecks his day. Wrecks his day. He can't handle the Mario Big Booty bump. I don't get it. I don't get it, but there you go. So this right there, that's an exit, technically, but it's a fake exit. It's not the best exit. Technically, you want to hit this and go up, and come over here to this door. This is the good exit. Of course, this only matters if you're trying to get to Star Road. Otherwise, it doesn't really matter. It's all the same. Oh, it's all the same. Oh, hang on. Something about the devil in a meeting with me, huh? Lovely Christmas and a happy new month. Thanks. Thanks for that, I guess. I'm not quite sure what to make of that. Sorry, friend. By the way, there's the earliest access you can get to Star Road. You can take that and head straight over to Bowser, more or less, if you want to end the game as fast as possible. I believe the any % speedrun route will absolutely abuse that. Those green fish, if you have Yoshi, you can actually bounce off their heads. The other fish, not so much, but these green ones, you can bounce right off of them. The other ones, you'll take damage, so be careful with that. See, I go through this tunnel, even though I'm not planning to use any of the stuff here, because it skips part of the water level, and the water level's a bummer. Well, thanks, buddy. I'm glad you liked the video. Hope I can teach you something interesting if you're hoping to learn. I'm gonna take this P-switch. I don't need it, because obviously we're not gonna take that exit. I'm not gonna take it. I lied. I got rid of it. Sorry, didn't mean to lie to you. I just decided, we don't need it. So yeah, green fish you can bounce off their heads. These other fish you cannot. So you'll want to be careful with that. Londini? Did I say that right? Hope I said that right. Hi, thanks for coming by. How are you feeling today? Sorry if I mispronounced your name. I hope I didn't. So the levels, as I said before, that are red have 2 exits. Well, multiple exits at least. The ghost ships, yeah, English. The ghost houses is a little bit harder to tell because they always look the same. Although almost all of them, I can only think of maybe one doesn't have multiple exits. All the rest of them do. Londini, I'm great. Super good. We're crushing. Absolutely slaying some Super Mario World today, so I'm feeling pretty good about that. I'm not the world's best gamer, but I don't think I'm all that bad at this game, you know? Here we go, the fake intended exit. Let's see. Ladini, okay. I think I got that right. There's a goofy little heart emoji covering part of that. But hey, thanks for coming by. This level right here, I kind of despise this level, but I'm not a big fan of any ice levels. Who likes ice levels? Nobody likes ice levels. Nailed it, thanks, buddy. Yeah, except for the ice level part. Oof, right? Nobody likes the ice part. You can get some 1-ups here, but as I'll show you later, don't do that. There's better ways to get 1-ups. Oops. Bye, Yoshi. Even that, not a good way to get 1-ups. Terrible, terrible way. No, there's better. There's better. I'll show you. Yeah, Londini. Got it. Nailed it. First try, right? Okay, so that right there can unlock a little shortcut to this area up here, but we don't need it. There's better ways. Really, Londini, I used to be pretty awful at this game. It took me quite a while. I'd like to think that I'm better now, but yeah, no, I was not very good for quite some time. Especially whenever I was younger. I've got skills to pay the bills now, hopefully. We'll see. We'll see if I can get past all the areas. My run button is sticking a little bit. That's a tiny bit frustrating, but it's come and go. It's hit and miss. I don't know. We'll see. I don't think it'll affect us too much. And if I fail, I'll just blame my controller. Why not, right? Everyone else does it. Surely I can get away with that too. So we're gonna move pretty quick through this area. There is a star block, and as I mentioned previously, the star block only works if you have gotten 30 coins throughout the level. Well, I've skipped quite a few during this level, so we won't get the star or the 1-up out of it. We'll just get a coin, but that's fine. Oh, thanks, buddy. I'm not sure how Not sure how to pronounce your name. With those symbols. I'm not familiar with what those symbols are. Oh, one thing I wanted to show you guys that's kind of cool. So, the first castle's the only one that you can't use a cape while progressing through. But actually, if you tap the top buttons while on top of the castle, even though you've already beaten it, you can play it again, which means you can come here with a cape. And interestingly, the way the cape works while on this grate is very interesting. Because you're still flying, even though the well, not now because these guys are dingus. There we go. You're still flying, even though you've stopped to catch the grate. Interesting, huh? Anyways, that's a neat thing. I guess you can be however you want to be, I suppose. Okay, Donut Plains 4, right here at the start. This goofy little guy, if you let him grab that shell, he's a menace. So don't let him grab that shell. We're gonna ignore Star Road for now. I'll go back to that later, I think. Name is, Turkey and, Arabic. Sorry, one of these days I'll learn how to speak English. Well, hey, that's cool. I'm sorry, I don't know how to speak either of those languages. I know, a little bit of English. I know a little bit of Spanish. And a tiny bit of Norwegian and Japanese, but that's about as far as my, non-expertise goes. So we can get a star here, and, you know, if we collect enough of these guys as we have the star power, we can get some 1-ups. Not the best way to do it. There's better ways to get 1-ups in this game. There's so many better ways, and I'll show you guys those. We'll get to those later. Nice. Mario doesn't hold up the peace sign anymore. Makes me sad. Morton's Castle here. There's actually a neat little shortcut as you go through. So these goofy guys, if you can time it well, ooh, I almost didn't time it well. Oh, hang on, I can do it. There's a little spot right here where you can fly up. And this little secret tunnel skips part of the level, gives you this bonus game right here, which I'm not really interested in. And just drops you off to the later half the game. Neat, right? You can totally skip part of the game, or part of this level at least. I really like that. Cause going over those, going past those ball and chains, oof, what a pain. Yeah, you can get past them without getting hit, but oof, I don't know, I'd rather just avoid it if I could. So I do, because I can. Why not, right? It makes sense. Big brain move, big brain strat to just avoid the areas you don't like. Why would you not do that, right? This last block over here, the fourth one, I said last. The fourth one, it's a little secret piranha plant thing, because there's a hidden little one up here. If you need that, there you go. That's what's hidden up there, and that's why that little area's there. Gosh, we are just kind of moving today, aren't we? Yeah, but see, if you did not have the green P-switch there, that's just one more little platforming area that you have to get right. Oh, excuse me, team. Oof. Wow. Are I a YouTuber? Yes. I've got quite a few shorts up, a few long-form videos. I'm working on some more content, always. There's Mario showing you his booty there, I suppose. That's neat. Yeah, I try. I try my best. Working on some more content always. Personally, I'm a massive fan of the live streamer aspect more than the pre-recorded videos aspect. But I do like to make some shorts on occasion, talk about some, tips and tricks and things that I know, and other things that particularly interest me. What about you? Is that something that you do as well? A gentleman named Hawk came by earlier. Said he was a YouTuber as well. I guess all of us in some form or fashion are grinding, right? This is my grind right here. We're going for it. Gonna see what we can do with it. I don't know that we can hit the jackpot, but you know, we can try. We can try. Nice. Okay, here we go. Oh, really? Landini, what kind of content do you post, if you don't mind me asking? So we're gonna abandon Yoshi there for now and hit this keyhole. Nice. So we're headed. There is a spot where we can access Star Road right here, and we will unlock that. But I didn't come over here to access Star Road. We will get there in a little bit. For now, I want to show you guys one of the best ways to get extra lives in this game. It's honestly pretty crazy. It's so good, so strong. Hidden little tunnel over here on the left side. Don't football me, bro. Nailed it. There we go. Oh, thanks, buddy. I used to play a bunch. I don't play as much anymore because, you know, work. These silly things called jobs. Got to pay bills and stuff, right? But I used to play a fair bit, and I picked up some skills during my time playing this game. I'm not a speedrunner, at least not of this game, and but I do like to move fast all the same. Nailed it. First try, right? How about that? Nice. This is the intended exit. If you're going through the game the way it was intended, honestly, you would never even find this, but maybe you were intended to find all of the levels. Who knows? Who am I to say? Personally, I like the more secret routes better than the normal routes. Okay, here we go. Here we go. This level right here. This level is the secret to getting a ton of lives. So, we've got these goofy turtles here. I'm gonna try to not defeat any of them. Because I want to use them later. We're just gonna fly over for now, right? Okay, almost made it. That's okay. Nailed it. Goal was to not defeat them. Nailed it, right? So check this out. Over here, there's this, am I playing with my PC? I'm playing with a SNES, a Super Nintendo. I'm capturing with my PC. Okay, I'm actually gonna just leave Yoshi right here. Because there's this P block here. It's a silver one, which means it turns enemies to coins. You're intended to use it and grab these little spiny dudes, but trust me on this. You want to bring it back here. You want to bring it back to the beginning of the level, or at least near the beginning of the level. Because this is where the money is. So I have 39 extra lives, right? Well, we're going to take that and just run back and collect all of those turtles that we missed earlier. Oof. Oof. The best way to get extra lives right there. That is just nuts right there. I don't know how many we got, because the game can't catch up yet. That's crazy, right? Yeah, no, I'm playing on my PC. I'm capturing on my PC, but I'm playing on my my actual Super Nintendo. Crazy. Crazy. I told you it was the best way to get lives. We went from 39 to 90. 61 lives? Craziness, right? I think that's craziness. And then, hey, Yoshi's just chilling back here. So, these guys, they're a trap. That's not the best place to use that P-switch. Guaranteed. There you go. Told you, there's better ways to get lives in this game. That's it right there. So many extra lives. Impress your friends, right? If they're impressed by games like this, right? Oh, that's some good stuff. That's a good way to get lives. Okay, nailed it right there. Easy money. Easy money. I've got some more. I got some more for you. There is... What if I told you there was a more interesting way to get all those bonus lives? I don't know. I don't think it's better. That's honestly the fastest method that I know of. By a wide margin, that is the best method that I know of. But there are other ways. There's one other way that just looks way cooler, and we'll go over that later. I could play through this level, but I don't wanna. Swimming with the fishes is not my idea of fun. So there we go, nailed it. Easy peasy. Collect, not needing to collect any dragon coins, but oof, there you go. Oh, Londini, that's awesome. I always coveted the days whenever I could avoid school, because who enjoys going to school? I did, actually, for the most part, but there were some days that, Mom, I don't feel well. Don't make me go to school today. She always knew. She always knew. I thought I was fooling her. She always knew. She was not a dum-dum. Oh, gosh. My mom was a genius. And at some point, you just, stop trying to fake it, right? Another thing, so the L and the R buttons, if you hold the R button, you can actually pan the camera forwards. You can't see what's behind you as well, but you can see better what's ahead of you. Well, one of the neat things about this is some of those falling spines there, they're based on where the camera is located, not where Mario's located. So if you pan the camera forward, you can actually get them to fall before you even get to them, basically making them nullified. They don't cause you, they're no threat. One of these days I'll learn how to speak English, but yeah, you eliminate the threat because they can't fall on you because they fall too soon. Anyways, there you go. One of these days I'll learn how to speak English, team, I promise. Anything's harder when you're trying to do a stream. Even talking. Oh, come on, Spiny dude. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. Nailed it. Okay, let's fight some Reznor, right? Oh. Holy fireballs! Nice. The old Reznors. Got him. Easy. Staying home because yesterday he was going home from an 8-hour drive. Oof. That's a long drive. I'm not a big fan of long drives, personally. Nailed it. Beat the Reznor. I didn't fight him as well as I would have wanted to, but it was good enough, I guess. We're almost to Castle 4, and we never even did Castle 5. Hey, he's not fat. He just retains water, okay? He's just pleasantly plump. I've always kind of liked the aesthetic of Mario. He looks, for the most part, just like an average guy, right? But he's anything but average. I always thought that was amusing. These non-standard levels, the secret paths, so to speak, they tend to be a little bit more difficult. Oh, see right here? What I meant? I haven't gotten that, I haven't gotten the switch, the red P switch, which makes this little platforming section a little bit more difficult, because there's no platform to stand on. I have to bounce on the Koopas. Interesting, right? Changes things up a bit when you gotta do stuff like that. Wow. Nice. There we go. Nailed it, not bad. Yeah, Mario tends to carry a little bit extra around his midsection, but he does alright. He does alright. Oh, Juggernog, welcome back. Yes, thanks for coming by again. Appreciate that, buddy. What brings you by today? Just interested in getting some more mayhem goodness, I hope. Nailed it. Nailed it. Oh no! Oh no! We're fine. Juggernog, how you feeling today? I'm gonna try to avoid the tape there. I also like Mario games. Preferably, I'm a bigger fan of the older 2D ones. I'm better at those. The 3D ones are way harder in my opinion. I can beat the 3D ones, but I do think I'm more skilled at these. So that's what I prefer usually. I'm better at them because I prefer them, not the other way around. Anyone can be skilled at a game if they practice enough, you know? Don't hit me. Goofy turtles, don't you do it! Nailed it. See, those goofy turtles, they almost got me. They almost got me. They tried. They tried their best. So that would have been a Yoshi, but since I already have one... Ooh. These Super Troopas, these flying, goofy Super Troopas, they're crazy little dive bombers. Oh, nailed it. Woof! Nice. Got it. No sweat. Not even a drop of sweat, right? Easy peasy. Never not had it. Well, thanks guys for chatting with me and hanging out for a bit. All of a sudden, everyone's streaming on Shorts. Yes, Landini, and you're not mistaken by that. A lot of people are streaming on Shorts, and that's because it's a new functionality that YouTube released widely just recently. Unfortunately, it means that your Shorts feed is going to be flooded with Shorts, but the good news for those of us that are streaming on Shorts, it's a decent way to grow. And myself even, I'm trying to capitalize while it's brand new. The new hotness, so to speak. Am I doing a good job? I don't know. But I'm hoping that, you know, I can show off some of my skills and maybe earn a few subs along the way. That'd be nice. But I guess that's what everyone's trying to do. How am I so pro? Practice. Just practice. I've played this game a fair bit, you know? I do own a couple of Super Mario ROM hacks, and those definitely change the game up a little bit, make it more difficult. And all of the levels are new on that, which, because I haven't seen them before, don't know them, that also makes it a little bit more difficult. Nice. Yoshi with wings. Don't need them, but kind of cool. And another level down. We're going to go through World Area 3. I guess not really a world, but we're going to go through the caverns the intended way right quick. And we're going to do that so we can, one, unlock the third Switch Palace. Show you where that's at, but also... Oh no, we're going to have to leave Yoshi behind here. Okay, bye Yoshi. So we have to leave Yoshi behind there because he cannot climb vines. And unfortunately, there's a little area right here where we got to climb a vine. Sadness, right? It'll be alright. We'll find Yoshi again later. So actually, the secret is right under here. We can't get it yet, but we will here in a little bit. Just a few moments, we'll have it. Hidden block right there if you want a free one up. There's also a hidden... It's not really hidden, but there is a power-up in that block right there. These goofy little fish. Oof. Get bent, fishy. I'm a bit of a goof, sorry about that. So you want to bring this P-switch past these coins. And come this way. This is how you get the secret. I like secrets, right? Then you bring the keyhole down right here. Oof. They got me. They got me, partner. After this game, what are you gonna... Juggernog, I promised some folks that we would do some Zelda. So we'll probably do the original Legend of Zelda later today. Big fan of Zelda myself. I've played most of them. Not quite all of them, but most of them. Oh, Landini, you're better at the OG Mario? I actually played through Super Mario Bros. 3 yesterday. So if you're interested in that, the VOD is on my channel. You're welcome to find that if you like. Nailed it, Red Switch Palace. Dang, I didn't realize, but we're almost maxed out on lives. That's neat, I guess, but also kind of a bummer. Because whenever I show you guys the better, or the more flashy way to get extra lives later, it won't be as impactful because you won't be able to tell how many lives I get. That's fine though. It still looks really cool. It looks really cool. It's definitely worth showing off, I think. It's a neat secret. One of those ones where if you just want to blow people's minds that have no idea, that's how you do it. Yeah, I'm not being so careful, so I'm gonna take some damage. It's fine. It's no big deal. If I'm in danger, then I'll be more careful. Come on, Charging Chuck. Let's go. Oh, later, nerd. Got him. Not even close, right? So I'd rather get this this star here than a goofy power-up otherwise. Just makes this running through this area easy. And you can get some 1-ups here, but as I showed you, not the best way to get 1-ups. There's better ways! So Juggernog, what are you doing today? Are you also not at work, not at school, or whatever the case may be? Londini, whenever you say you're better at the OG Marios, are you talking about the NES ones overall, or just one of them in particular? I could have benefited from having a cape here, but it doesn't really matter. Doesn't make that much of a difference. We can still platform like a champ, right? That's the goal. Platforming like a champ. Unfortunately, we can't take out the big boo there. See, nailed it. Got one. Winter break. I'm jealous. I'm so jealous. Technically, I had a day off yesterday because it was a holiday. I'm off today because I requested the day off because I didn't want to go to work. I don't have a lot of those, but sometimes it's nice to just be able to not go to work if you don't want to. There you go, skip over some of those. So you don't want to go through that door. It's a trap. You want this door over here. Which, I'm a genius. I kicked the P-switch far away, right? That's fair, Londini. I actually find the first one, honestly, to be a little bit more on the difficult side. To me, it's harder. I'm way better at the second or third one. Music in the dome there gets me, it ruffles my jammies, it gets me going. Nice. I don't need it! But we got it anyways. It's not always about what you need, right? I just wanted it. Nice. Sometimes that's what it's all about. Can you get to World 5 fast? That's fair. Do you use the warp tunnel? Typically, I kind of just skip out on World 5 altogether, more or less. No, it's not World 5. I skip from World 5 to the higher worlds. Usually, if I'm playing through, I will use the world skips because, oof, that game is to me it's a chore. It's a fun game, but it is a chore to play through. I think I missed it. No, I didn't. Okay. Get wrecked, piranha plant. Get out of here. Juggernog. I do love me some Mario RPG. There's Super Mario RPG, Legend of the Seven Stars. Excellent game. There's also Paper Mario. Excellent game. Paper Mario The Thousand Year Door. Even better. It's so good. I love those games so much. Superstar Saga, if you've heard of that one, that's one for the Game Boy Advance. It was also remade on the 3DS. Those are really, really good also. This is a ghost? Am I a ghost? Is that even real? Sorry, team, I'm being a little goofy. I tend to get pretty silly whenever I'm streaming. It just comes with the territory. I start talking to people, and it just comes out. It's like oh, bye Yoshi. That's alright. That's alright. We didn't need him. Oh, there was a secret back there that I did pass up, incidentally. That's alright. It's alright, there's a little moon up above us. And a P-switch. That's fine. That's fine. Yes, I do have Mario RPG, actually. I played through it somewhat recently on stream. It was a good time. I always enjoy that game. I did buy the remake on Switch, but I haven't played through it yet. I want to, but as I mentioned earlier, I only play games while streaming. Okay, hang on. We gotta actually play the game for a moment, not just talk a bunch. Okay, there we go. We got a power up. We're fine. Good enough to get through this level at least. Oh, bounce. Oh, I missed it. Almost missed the platform too. Overconfidence will be my undoing, right? Don't do it, Bullet Bill. I'm too young for this. Oh. Oof. Piranha Plant wants the Mario. I get it. I think. I don't get it. Okay. There we go. Nice. Okay, we're in a really good position now. I'm just gonna glide down there. Oh, booty bump that little Koopa. Sorry about that, dude. Oof, he got the wrong end of that business, right? Okay, here we go. Nailed it. Easy. I've never played Mario Galaxy. I played Super Mario 64. Played Super Mario Sunshine. That was pretty good. Never quite got to Mario Galaxy. I do own it now, but I didn't get it until much later. Which is kind of sad, because it was really good. Alright, the other 3D Marios were really good. Come on, Magic Koopa. Get me down. Here we go. Nailed it. Easy peasy, right, team? Not even a drop of sweat. Oh, stop that. Stop doing whatever you're doing there, Koopa. Oh no, I needed that. Okay, got it. Silly Koopa trying to ruin my day there, right? Nice. A little secret there. Get us a halfway mark and a 1-up that we don't need. Maybe I should hit a save point. Load my save, because this game doesn't save how many lives you have. So maybe that'd be a good way to reset my life counter, right? We can do it again. We can get back up to 99. It wouldn't take that long. Let's go! The cape is the only way to take out those guys. Or you have to have the cape to do the bounce also. Another way to take them out. Nice. We don't want that mushroom there. We got bigger things in mind, right? Like just keeping our cape. It's better. The super leaf. The super duper leaf. It's interesting that they gave Mario a cape instead of a tail in this one. In Super Mario Bros. 3, Mario had a good tail to tail, if you know what I mean. Sorry, that's a play on words. Like I said, I'm a bit silly. I don't always say things that are smart, but we have fun anyways, right? Alright, Miss Koopa. First one was easy. Where's she going next? The second one was easy. Third one? Also easy. Nice! She gave us a very easy pattern that time. Easy peasy, not even close. By the way, team, thanks for hanging out. I appreciate you guys. It's been a good day so far. It's been a good stream also. Hope you guys are enjoying the stream. Maybe learning a thing or two. That'd be great, right? We're about to... It's hammer time, I suppose. It's a bummer that they didn't let us use an actual hammer in any of the levels. I think that would have been cool. Obviously, the animations there, we could have done it. Have you found the red and green switches yet? Yep. Got it. About to move on to one of my least favorite levels. Cheese Bridge area. There's a big secret in this level. It's not so easy to access. And honestly, whenever it came to hidden secrets in this game, it tripped me up for a long time. Once you know, and you can't forget, but finding it for the first time, actually kind of tough. But I will show you guys. I'm not a big fan of these auto-scroller sections. Technically, I could fly past them and speed things up a little bit, but otherwise, there's not really a whole lot of ways to make this faster. And to me, that's a bummer. So if you have Yoshi, you can take those wings right there, but actually, it's a trap. I do need Yoshi, and I don't have him, which is a bit of a bummer. But, that's not the only way. Oh no! I nailed it. Good team! A little overconfident there. I should have pulled up. I should have. But also, I should go get a Yoshi, because if we're gonna do the secret exit, we'll have to have a Yoshi. I can't fly past this part now. But we can do it the right way, so to speak. And by that, I mean we're still gonna try and sneak around doing the secret, faster way. Why would you do anything else, right? It's faster. We can get past most of this area without having to deal with the saws. Here we will have to deal with some of them. Bummer. Boo! Boo! But, in a pinch, we can still, just bounce on them if we need to. So, the idea is, here's the level exit, right? But you can see the signs there clearly pointing you to keep going forwards. Although it's not so clear if you don't know. There's two signs right there that says, hey, there's something a little bit farther out, right? Unfortunately, you can't really access that. Technically you can with a cape. But it's not easy to do without a Yoshi. Got him, team! Oh, nailed it, nailed it! Well, thanks, buddy, I appreciate that. I hope that's always the case. I like to do a little positivity, a little bit of, I like to have fun. And I hope that, hope it's infectious enough that it makes other people have fun too. That's always the goal. Do I execute on that perfectly? I don't know. I try. I know I don't always hit the mark. There we go. There's our champion, Yoshi himself. Eat the mole people, Yoshi. They said mean things about your mom or something. I don't know. I'm not interested in the cloud. It does spit out some coins, but we don't need those coins. What we need Yoshi. We need Yoshi. He's the absolute champion of this endeavor. There we go. We got full power-ups. We got Yoshi. We're golden. Absolutely golden. Not interested in hitting the tape because those mini games are a waste of time. So we're gonna do this instead. We're going back to the cheese bridge. And we're gonna unlock Soda Lake. And then we'll go up to that castle there. Been doing a good job so far, team. We're on to the 5th area, almost to the Forest of Illusion already. So with Yoshi, we can't just fly our way through. One good thing is Yoshi can bounce on these saw blades. So it does make things a little bit easier. If you can't quite jump over them or you need to platform or maneuver, you can just bounce on the saw blades to recover a little bit. You can technically ride the saw blade all the way to the end if you want to. You don't even have to wait for the platforms. So there's you a little tip if you want. You don't have to wait for the platforms. We do need Yoshi all the way to the end though, so I'm gonna try and navigate to the end with him. This is a little bit more difficult because he can't climb these, like I said, so you will have to use the saw blades, as I mentioned, to get past this area. But here we go. We have to sacrifice Yoshi, unfortunately. It's a bummer, but there's not much we can do about it. So we gotta go under the level exit, and then keep going. Bye, Yoshi. Thanks for your sacrifice. And there's the hidden exit. Nice. Best Mario item. I'm talking about in this game specifically, or all Mario games? Because I'm a big fan of the Hammer Bros suit. It's pretty sweet. In this game, it's the cape. There's so much utility in having the cape. You can still flick enemies that you could fireball. You can fly, ground pound, a whole bunch of stuff. Sometimes having the fireball more useful because you can attack enemies a little bit more easily at a distance. You know, send the fireball away like that, so to speak. But in this game, definitely the feather. It's just the cape has more utility, I think. Overall, though, it's got to be the cat suit. Who doesn't love the cat suit from Super Mario 3D Worlds? Oh, cat suit's so good. It's so much fun, too. It's just fun to play as. That's the best. That one's the best one, in my opinion. In terms of, does it offer the best utility? Arguably no. But it is fun. I do enjoy it. Stop it, Bullet Bills. What are you doing? They got me. Big sad. Whatever. I don't feel bad about it. Got a cape here. Okay, so if we walk slowly and duck whenever this other Bullet Bill's here, we'll be fine. We'll be safe. Ta-da! Nailed it. Oh. They almost got me. They almost got me. Yeah, Super Mario 3D World's super strong. I love that one. Love that entry. It was sad that it was released on the Wii U originally, because no one really bought the Wii U. But excellent when they ported it to the Switch. Good on them to port it to the Switch. So there we go. That's the other exit, which leads us to Star Road. Nice. Okay, let's go take on castle number 4. Mr. Ludwig's castle, right? There's actually a secret in this castle even. A little secret sauce area that doesn't really stand out. But once you find it, you'll wonder, how did I never find that before? So look, here's the door. There's a mushroom, right? But also there's some area off to the right. What's that about? Well, this is actually a fake block right here. You can jump right past it. And then, huh. What? Was that always there? Yes, that was always there. Always there. Neat. Well, here we go. Gonna do some crouch jumping there. Gonna save my bacon. Save the bacon by crouch jumping. Crouch jumping. OP. Too strong. Right? Run for it. We got plenty of time. It feels tense. It feels tense, but we have plenty of time. Easy. See, like I said, there were areas with grates, like this one, where you can have the cape and the grate, but there's not a whole lot of room to fly. Technically, you can, but it's not so easy to do. So that first castle is really the best example to fly with the cape and use the grate system. It's a great grate, you know? Sorry. I know. That pun was bad and I should feel bad. That's not a pun, it was a play on words, but either way, I should probably feel bad for that one, right? No? I don't think I should feel bad. I think Mr. Ludwig here deserves to get pounded in the head. Hope he has a bad headache from that one. Goofy thing stealing Yoshi eggs. What a monster. Oh no, he jumped off screen. Sad day. You know his Koopa fireballs are much more better than other ones because his fireballs are bigger. Over this way. Over this way, you dingus. Donk. Nailed it. Easy, right? Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Like it. Juggernog, I have beat Super Mario 3D Worlds, but I didn't go through and beat the extra levels at the end. Not because I didn't want to, it's just playing with friends, and there was a time where we were not able to play together anymore after that. Aw. Poor thing over there got a boo-boo. The perplexing forest. I don't know, I don't think the forest is so bad. Maybe it's because I don't remember a time when I didn't know the correct way through. But if you didn't know, and you kept exiting the levels the wrong way, I could see it being a bit of a spike in difficulty. A lot of people say that this level is the best way to gain extra lives. They're wrong. Tell them they're wrong. Tell them, hey, Mayhem showed me the better way. Okay? Because you guys know now. And I expect you to tell all your friends they're wrong. Who doesn't want to be able to tell their friends they're wrong, right? Oh, hang on. I'll time that well one of these days. Played through Mario Kart Deluxe. I actually haven't played any of the newer Mario Kart games. The most recent one that I've played was Mario Kart for DS. So a lot of people think this is the best way to get extra lives, right? And yeah, it's good. it's good, but it's how people that don't know get extra lives, right? Because yeah, you can get a bunch here. Look at those, 2 up, 2 up, another 1 up there. You can get a bunch. It's not the best way. It's just not the best way. There's better. There's 2 better methods, in fact. Yeah, Juggernog, I did play some of the older Mario Karts, and those were excellent. We're gonna go back to that level right quick and get the secret exit, because I hate water levels. My grade? What do you mean, my grade? I'd go for a triple S, personally. But, that may be pretentious of me, who knows? Extra 1 up, I don't know why I grabbed that. Don't need it. Oh! Nice! Couple of 1-ups there, but, I'm not gonna waste time grabbing them. Don't need them. Yeah, we don't need them at all. I'll get this, star, and, we'll do this again, but I'm not gonna waste time jumping for those guys. Don't need them. Maybe it's not a waste of time. Anyways, here's the extra exit. Easy, right? Technically, there's a balloon item that you're supposed to use that will kind of float you over there, but it's so slow. I'd rather do it that way. Okay, team. Let's do it. We'll do the water level. I'm so excited. Can you feel my excitement? I hope so. I do like the music, though. It's kind of relaxing. But I don't like the music. Not the music. I don't like the level. The music's good. I don't like the level. To me, it's, water levels are slow. What do you mean I can't just whip on through this level at, you know, half the speed of sound? Why not? Juggernog, I did see the Mario movie, if that's what you're talking about. It was pretty good. I wouldn't give it a perfect score, but yeah, it was pretty good. Oh no. Oh no, we're lagging. There's too many enemies. It happens. There's 1 down. I didn't grab the coin. What about you? Did you see the movies? What'd you think? Saw the Mario movies. I like those. I saw the Sonic movies, the first 2. I like those as well. So one thing that's kind of neat is we're gonna get the non-secret exit first. You can build up these goofy sleeper fish, and we might take damage doing this, but that's no big deal. Anyways, if you can lead them all over to the exit successfully, you can get a bunch of points and even a couple of 1-ups if you get enough of them to follow you. Juggernog, Sonic 2, the video game? That's where it's at. I love that game. Oof, so good. Probably the best Sonic game. I would say the best Sonic game. So originally, I do remember not knowing where this particular secret exit was. And I actually found it thanks to I took damage and lost a Yoshi that I had, and Yoshi showed me the way. That's how I found it. Without that, oof. I don't know, I might have found it eventually, but it was definitely slow. It was definitely slow. Yoshi saved me here. Oop. Duck under that guy right quick. I can't quite slip through there, I don't think. Yeah, I love Sonic 2, the game. I like Sonic Adventure 2, Battle, even though it's not a good video game. Doesn't mean I didn't like it. It's just I can concede it's not very good. There's a lot of issues with it. Still, it was a fun time and I enjoyed playing. Especially the Chow Garden. When are they gonna bring that back for me, huh? They could just make that its own game. So I lost Yoshi over here, and he just ran through this, and I thought, huh? Oof. That's the exit. That's the secret exit right there. There's a false wall. How about that? Nice. Blue Switch Palace. I'm not gonna bother with any of the goofy stuff up there. Technically, we could get a couple of 1-ups. Not interested. We've got plenty. Crouch jump on it for style. Nailed it. There is a castle coming up. One of the little smaller castles where we fight a Reznor. Another good opportunity for one-ups. Not a great opportunity, but a decent one. And, we'll come across that soon, too. Have I ever told you guys, I love this game. It's so good. I'm a big fan. Big fan. So this castle kind of tells you that, hey, you need to go outside the boundary because it puts a door up there. There's a Yoshi coin up there. You know, basically tells you, you can get up there. I like that. Is it hot in Texas? Not hot yet, Juggernog, but, it's getting there. It sure is getting there. Today it's gonna be, 78, I think? Hang on, my head itches. I'm not interested in it getting warm, or getting hot again, because I already get hot. I'm hot-blooded. I'm hot-natured. There's the exit. Well, at least one of them. If you go through the other door, it kind of sets you back, and then you have to do the thing again. You want to skip this first door, if I remember correctly, and go to the second one. Nice. There's your moon. The first door does lead you to an exit, but it leads you to the not as good exit, so to speak. I guess we'll go back through the we'll go back through and grab the other exit. You don't get the moon, which that may not matter to you. Moon is worth 3 extra lives. The not as good exit, which technically leads you further on, sort of. But you don't get the moon. What's up with that, right? Okay, hang on. Easy peasy. Oh no. Oh no, the ghosty touched me. Mario doesn't like ghosts. Confirmed. Facts, right? You can tell by the way he takes damage. Ghosts are scary, also. I actually don't think that ghosts are scary. But, that's just a personal belief. I don't know, do you guys believe in ghosts? I struggle with that. I don't necessarily believe in ghosts, but, that's a debate that we can have if y'all want to. I know my buddy Kevin does believe in ghosts. He's 100% on the ghosts are real train. He thinks, his old house used to be haunted even. His ghost's name was, apparently Bubba. And, Bubba carved his name into the wall and a bunch of other stuff. I don't know if that's true, but, anyways. There you go, ta-da. This will lead us forward. There's more than one way to get to the Forest of Illusion 4, but, this is the method we're gonna use. I hate this goofy Lukita. Get out of here. Get out of here. You can ride his cloud if you want to. I'm not interested in the cloud, I just don't want him dropping bombs on me all throughout this level, so that's why we took him out right quick. Nice. There's a secret exit here, coming right up, and it leads over to the castle that I was talking about that has a little secret as well. I messed that up. Sorry, team. There we go. Nailed it. Here's the secret. There you go. Ta-da! This will lead us over towards the castle. Forest secret area. We like secrets, right? I'm not a big fan of this level. You guys may come to notice a trend. I'm not a big fan of levels that I can't rush through at ridiculously high speeds. I say ridiculously high speeds. Speedrunners would eat my lunch, but I do prefer the other levels that I can speed through a little bit more quickly and easily. This one is just not one of those. What is that? What is that? Flower? I don't want that goofy thing. Get out of here. Oh. Nice. Nailed it, right? I do love this music. This athletic theme. Yeah, really good in my opinion. Nailed it. I like the sound effects in general, usually, for this type of game. I can't think of any of the Mario games that just have soundtracks that are, you know, not good to me. There's some one-ups past this past this little level exit here. I don't know how to get those. If you know how to get those, let me know, because I sure don't. Easy peasy. Okay, now we're heading on to that castle I was talking about earlier. There's a fair few secrets over here. Like a entrance to Star Road? I don't know. To me, there's plenty of entrances to Star Road. I never really felt like I needed to find them all. And honestly, if you find one, it helps you find the others. So you really only ever need to find one to know where the rest are. See, here you would have to platform if you didn't have the goofy switches, the switch palaces. Does it make it more difficult? Not a ton, but yes, it does. It is more difficult. Like right here, you'd have to, jump over this. That could make that more difficult. Not a ton, but like I said, a little bit. Oh, Juggernog! Actually my first, vertical live stream was Mega Man 6. So yes, not a ton, just to be clear. I have played some Mega Man games. I like Mega Man 6. I loved Mega Man X as well. I didn't play a lot of the other ones, however. So we do need a cape for right up ahead. There's a secret. We like secrets, don't we? I knew that one was coming back. So the actual exit that you normally would take is this one right here. But we're not going to do that. What we want to do is take this exit here. The secret is to spin jump. So you want to run, fly, and spin jump, but you want to hold the spin jump button. And that will let you bounce off the fireballs so you can make it all the way across. And then here we are. Here's the boss door. Every one of these is a 1-up. I don't need them, but there you go. Nice, right? And then you just continue the fight with Reznor as usual. Oof, nailed it. Not even close! Got it. Yes, I like Mega Man 6. Most people think that it's the worst Mega Man game, I guess, but to me, it's my favorite. I like that one the best. There you go, Juggernog. A new thing for you right there, right? Nice. Okay, we're gonna hit the normal exit here. Right quick. Okay, give me that. There you go. Start tossing spinies at me. I don't care. I'll get you one of these days. Oh. Whatever. Whatever. Moving on. Moving on. No. Yeah. Get him. Got him. Nailed it. That one was good. The last throw was good. The ones before that, not as good. Yeah, there you go, Juggernog. Hopefully I can teach you a couple of other neat tricks as we go along. I got a few more in the old noodle up here. It's been a while since I've done some of them, but yeah, there's some good secrets in this game. Bonk. Nailed it. Got him, team. There's a little power block up top, but I'm not interested in it. We're just gonna move on ahead. If you carry an item across the finish line, it turns into something. If you've already got power-ups, it's a 1-up. If you don't have power-ups, you'll get one. That's nice, right? Neat. Juggernog, I have not actually played Mario Maker, which, according to my friends, is an absolute travesty, because, they tell me, hey, you're good at Mario, you should play these Mario Maker games. You could, take on those crazy, goofy levels that people come up with to torment folks. And, I don't know, I just never bothered to, invest in that, I suppose. Not that I think it's a bad game. Sounds like a great idea. But, I don't know, just, never got into it. I feel like perhaps sometime I should. Seems like a good time. I got a little clip of me, absolutely abandoning Yoshi and accidentally, tossing him into a pit. Oh, no! Come back, Yoshi! Lost him. I blame you, Charging Chuck! I should have flicked him. I should have just bounced off and flicked him. Oh well. This is the correct exit. If you go the other way, you get looped around back up to the ghost castle, I believe. And that's how we move forward. I'm gonna run back up and finish the other exit, I guess. We don't need to, but might as well. What about you, Juggernog? Have you, are you a RPG Maker fan? RPG Maker? Super Mario Maker. Wrong game there. Later. Oh no! He nerded me out. I thought I was getting the jump on him, but he got the jump on me. Wow. It happens. Just eat one of those mushrooms and be all good, right? Yeah, I've never played Super Mario Maker. I know some of those can be kind of ridiculous and a lot of fun if you like the ridiculousness. But I don't know. I always I do like ROM hacks, so I know I like, you know, community-made material sometimes. So I just never quite got into it. Donkey! Hello! Thanks for coming by. Thanks for having a chat. What's going on, buddy? An hour and 20 minutes into this. Not bad. We're not making super great progress, but I have slowed down to show off a few things. Juggernog, I don't have a ton of retro games, but I do have quite a few on my shelf over there. I don't have a good way to show that off necessarily, but I do have a lot of the good ones. I made sure not to get rid of many of them as I grew up, which was very wise on my part. I didn't know how wise, but a lot of them are harder to come by now. Donkey, streams have been pretty good. How's your studying going, by the way? Did you have some big questions for me? All right, come on, Fireball. Why you do this to me? Oh, so right here, we're gonna pan the camera forward a little bit. And the reason we're gonna do that is so the spikes will fall early, and we don't have to deal with them. Neat, right? How cool is that? And we just put the camera back. Neat. I love that. I love that so much. I didn't mean to hit that. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Oh no! I did that to myself! We were almost to the checkpoint, too. I dumpstered myself there. It happens. I'm not perfect every time, team. I know that may come as a shock. May blow your mind. But I, in fact, do make mistakes, right? Oh, I see. Gotcha, buddy. Well, hey, I hope it's good for you. If you want, I can go over subnetting with you sometime. We can do that. Hopefully I can explain it well enough. To be fair to myself, this part right here is easier whenever you're small. Just a little bit easier. I don't know what that fireball's doing. Last time, it bounced differently. See, this part, in my opinion, not actually truly difficult, even without panning the camera forward, but you just don't even have to think about it if you pan the camera forwards. Aha! Not this time, Zerg! Oof. Oof! It's close! It's close! They want my bacon! They can't have my bacon. I like my bacon. Yeah, gosh, Donkey, we could make it a little tutoring stream. Get out of here, walls! Can't close in on me! Too strong! Mario's too strong for that! Just push those walls out, right? Londini, I'd like to think that I'm decent at Mega Man. I don't know that I'm a pro by any means, but I can jump and shoot. So, I can't show off so easily my, all of my retro games, but if you guys are interested, here's my Game Boy Advance games. Oh, some of them. Nope. There we go. And then my old Game Boy Color games. Not all of them, but some of them, probably the more important ones here at least. There's a few Pokemon games there. Yeah, that's kind of cool. I do love my retro games. I'm a sap for them, what can I say? Don't do it, Goofy. Nice. Yeah, Fire Red. And the original Red version. The original Red version was, the first Pokemon game I ever played. Oops, I need that. I don't need it, but whatever, might as well use it. Kyros, what's going on, buddy? We're going for it, buddy. We're crushing it. Look at us crush this game, right? You're welcome, Kyros. Don't act like you didn't like it. Hi, Yoshi. Gotcha. Nailed it. Donkey, that's a good one to start with. Probably one of the best, honestly. I don't know, Crystal version? Might be the GOAT. I did appreciate that they remade Heart Gold and Soul Silver, and they included a lot of the, elements from Crystal, and then some. Oh, really, Kyros? What are you doing for lunch? I'm jealous. I'm hungry. I haven't eaten yet today. Got up, got started, went straight to streaming. Figured I'd probably beat this game, then run out and grab some lunch. It's my I guess, reward for beating this game. One, reward for doing a live stream, and then reward for beating the game. Nice. Nailed it. Oh, almost. Get in the door, Mario. Yeah, honestly, some Dickies doesn't sound so bad. Oof, didn't make it. Didn't quite make it. Stupid ghosty train. What are you doing? Despawn, get out of here. Nailed it. There we go. So we want to get up to this door. Typically, you're supposed to use the ghosts that turn into blocks when you look away, or you look at them, and that's how you get up there. Honestly, Kyros, the feather does make... The cape makes this game so easy. I was mentioning there's a kind of a couple ways that you can sort of do a hard mode. One of those is, don't get the Switch Palace blocks. Another one is, don't use the cape. Definitely makes things a little bit harder. So there's a secret exit in this level, but if you just look at the level, you'll never see it. The trick is actually how fast you go. It's genuinely just based on your speed. If you go fast enough, you get the secret exit. If you go too slow, you don't. So actually, we're gonna have to slow it down to get the non-secret exit. Here we go. Bamboozle. Oh, I almost spit the key out and I almost hurt myself there. I'll hurt myself in my own confusion. Worst Mario character. Oh. I don't know. So we're gonna have to goof off a little bit and go a little bit slower here. Oh, I don't know, Juggernog. That's a hard question. Oh, what do you think? I'll tell you, Kyros, the easy, or the hard way is, no cape and no Switch Palaces. That's hard mode. Donkey Dickies is it's a little barbecue joint. There's a few of them down here in Texas. I'm not sure where all the chain is located, but, I don't even know if it's just a Texas chain per se. But, yeah, it's just a little barbecue joint. Nice. We don't need these 1-ups. We've only got 99. See, I like Wario. his name is kind of interesting. A lot of people think, you know, they just took Mario and flipped the M upside down and called it Wario. Not actually. Because we went slow enough, you'll see that this level's a little different now. Wario actually got his name because of the Japanese word for waru, meaning bad. So his name was Waru Mario, and they just kind of made an onomatopoeia out of it. I think that's the right term. So bad Mario being Waru Mario, so Wario for short. That's actually how that worked out. Nice. Any character that you're playing, Kyros, that's the worst character? I suppose that could be a thing, right? Which one's the worst? Whichever one I'm in control of. So, 2 exits there. We initially got the good exit, now we got the not as good exit, I guess. I don't know, Kyros, we're actually pretty close to the end. Why, were you thinking about taking a little bit of a later lunch? So there's a secret exit in this level also, but I call it a secret, but it's not. Honestly, it's more of a mandatory exit. You can't not get it if you plan to move forward, unless you take a different path. But it is necessary. It's absolutely necessary. Bounce. Boing. So, Star Block, if you know, you know. You actually gotta fly up past the finish line, so to speak, and fly way out here to another finish line. There's some 1-ups here, we don't need those, but this is the real exit. Kyros, if you want to, we can go to lunch together. Be happy to. I can ignore Star Road, and we can just move on towards the exit. There is one pretty sweet secret that I want to show off. We'll ignore that exit and just keep going. There's one pretty sweet little thing that I want to show off. And we're almost there. We're almost there. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. If you don't mind waiting a little bit, we can go have lunch together. That'd be sweet. Anyone else want to join for lunch? If only it were so easy, right, team? Oh. So platforming with the cape is a lot easier, but I'd like to think that I don't use it a ton. Yeah, Kyros, let's do it. I'll be happy to. We're gonna do some more streaming later anyways. We're gonna run through Zelda. So if you guys are interested in the OG Zelda, we'll be doing that later today as well. Come on, Wimp. Get out of the way, buddy. You can't really take out these guys. That's a bit of a bummer. Oop. I don't know what I'm doing there. I'm a dum-dum. It happens. It happens. You don't always hit the mark right. Sometimes you break it. The next level. Oh no. We'll finish the game right quick. We'll finish the game. It won't take that much longer. Hey, get down here, buddy. Stay up there. Oh, what's up, Swamp? He got a little stuck. A little stuck up there. It's not to say that he's stuck up, he just got stuck in a rough spot. You know, it happens. It happens. Don't do it! It's a trap! Got it. Nailed it. Easy. Easy, not even close, team. There you go. Easy. Easy game is easy, right? There you go, Juggernog. Crush that level. Move on to the Chocolate Island 4. Chocolate Island is best island, is it not? Whoop. So this area is not so Yoshi friendly. But remember what I was talking about earlier? About you can kind of get the Switch Palaces or not. And if you choose not to, it does make the game a little bit more difficult, right? Well, look at this area down here. One, you just wouldn't have access to those 1-ups at all. But also, I don't have to platform. I don't have to platform because I got the blue ones. Otherwise, that platforming section would actually be kind of intense. You know? Nice. Oh, Vapor! Hi, what's going on, buddy? Little area right here that's kind of neat. tells you to go down. One thing that's kind of neat, if you have a Yoshi and you see stuff that you want, you can jump off Yoshi and grab it. That only works once though, obviously. And you can't quite do it again. But whatever. Yoshi looking pretty fly, right? Pretty fly for a shy guy. Get out of here, Charging Chuck. Okay, team, we're gonna beat this next level right quick, and then there's a little secret. A little secret! Something that's kind of cool. Kyros, this might blow your mind a little bit. Let me know if it does, right? This level holds an infinite amount of potential. Assuming I can do it right. It has been a little while. It has been a little while. But there is an infinite amount of potential. Oh, I just wanted it once. There we go. Nailed it. Yeah, cape definitely broken. Makes the game pretty easy. Vapor, got a secret for you as well if you're interested. Kinda neat. Kinda neat. I are a super player. I know that because Mario World told me so. I'd like to think I'm pretty good at platforming. Areas like this, I don't even really have to think too hard about them. Just charge and chuck my way through, right? I don't want to hit the tape though. I love secrets, right? I do too. That's something we have in common. It's a little harder to set up, but it's absolutely cool. It's super cool. So, back to Chocolate Island. You have to have a Yoshi for this, and you also need a cape. So we're actually gonna leave Yoshi right there. You gotta very carefully break this this top 2 blocks here. There we go. Very carefully break those top 2 blocks. Come up here and grab this switch that I definitely grabbed the first try without messing up. Definitely grabbed it the first time without messing up, right? So we want to grab this switch. We're going to bring it down here. We're going to drop it right there. Now, you have to be small, Mario. So we're going to come over here. And try our best to take some damage. Why is it so hard? Okay, here we go. Now we're set up, right? So this is a little bit hard. You've got to kind of drop these P-switches kind of right on top of each other. And if you do it right, if you do it just right, it does take a little bit of setup. You can actually grab both of the P-switches at once. That's good right there. So you grab them both and you come over here into the corner and flick them upwards. And look at that. Because Yoshi's already there, instead of giving you the Yoshi, it gives you 1-ups. What? And it's an infinite fountain of 1-ups. You can break the you can break it if you want to. And you can get more 1-ups if you eat these enemies. Nice. Look at that. The technology is infinitely powerful. There's so many 1-ups. Infinite 1-ups. I can just sit here until the time runs out, which there's a glitch where you can stop the clock too. But if you combine those two, infinite 1-ups, and you don't even have to work for it, really. You just set it up and just wait for your lives to equal 100 bajillions. That's the lag there. It is unsynced a little bit during this, because the game can't handle all of the processing, right? Too many 1-ups. Anyways, so that's a neat thing. You can break it if you want to. See, there you go. Got it. Nice, right? How's that for a secret? Are we synced back up now, Vision? Or Vision? Vapor? Whatever we're calling you. I'm just gonna quick exit the level, because I just wanted to show off the hacks. Delete gamer hacks, right? Craziness. Mario has become infinite. Facts. Huh. Well, that's a thing that happened right there. Whatever. Who needs a cape, right, Kyros? It makes Mario too easy. Makes this game too easy. And we don't need it. We don't need it. Too easy. Too easy. I lost the cape intentionally. Because I wanted to make it more difficult. Interesting. I wonder if that's a... I wonder if that's due to me dropping some frames earlier. I'm not really sure. Not really sure. No capes! Yeah, no capes. No capes. Who even needs capes anyways? Look at this, look at this. We're just crushing it. Cape? No. One up? Or mushroom? Yes. Get out of here, big fuzzy thing. You and your goofy friends aren't welcome here. Oh, I bounced on his head, but then I touched him very slightly. Very slightly. Yeah, gosh, Vapor. One of these days, I will have good internet. At least that's what I'm gonna tell myself. Right? If I tell myself enough, maybe I'll believe it. Maybe one of these days I'll believe it. Maybe one of these days it'll even happen. I said no capes, Kyros, but what I meant was, for that section. See, I can platform without capes. So, they put 2 fireballs here, and I guess that's to make this boss more difficult. But to me, because they leveled the playing field, it just makes this boss not as hard. The first one, in my opinion, is way harder because the playing field's uneven, which it doesn't randomize how the fireball moves, but it makes it less predictable. And in this case, where it's all flat, predicting where the fireballs are going to be is so easy. It's just not a difficult thing at all. So anyways, that's fun. We wiped out that boss. You know? I am funny. Wendy 0! Mario 1! That's what it meant to say, right? Yeah, no such thing as good internet. Gosh, Kyros. Told my workplace I was gonna drag a fiber straight to our router and just plug me into the internet, 10 gigs. Sunken Ghost Ship. I always kind of liked this level. It's one of those goofy levels that was just kind of not like all the rest, and to me that made it more interesting. I need to take this controller apart and clean it. It's the select button and start button aren't working so well, and the Y button is sticking. And that's my run button. I need to be able to not run if I don't need to. Hello, ghosties? Get out of here. Oof. Come on, ghosts. Stop getting in my way. Yeah, on a 96 exit run, these guys are absolutely atrocious because they're random, and they can just randomly get in your way in a way that, like this, where it's just not so easy to move through them. Or they can be nice like this and just let me coast on through. Oh. There we go. Nailed it. First try. Perfect. Hang on, hang on. What do you do if you're a Neuralink and you go into a cave and you lose... Yeah, I guess don't go cave hopping with Neuralink. I would assume that's something more local, kind of like Bluetooth. I hope they don't use Bluetooth for that, just to be clear, but I imagine it's some kind of local link. Oh, sorry. I could, you know, float through here and try to get a bunch of extra lives by, you know, hitting these guys, but it's not worth it. The only way it's worth it is lag reduction strats. Don't need the items, don't need any of that. All I need to do is get to the bottom. Let's get to the bottom of this, team. And let those guys fall first. Nice. Yeah, what if your Neuralink gets hacked? Huh? That'd be nuts. Anyways, this is what makes this cool. Nice. Holy moly! Do you like my jokes? They're original. No one has jokes as good as my jokes. I think this is a dead end, yeah. Oof. Yeah, right? I have enough voices in my head. Don't curse me with more. Having Yoshi here makes this level easy mode, Kyros. I hit the halfway point. I don't really need it. But see, I can just walk across this. I can eat the moles. I can grab this moon. Those moles are just too cool. Look at those sunglasses, right? How are you so cool? It's the sunglasses. It's the shades. 100%. 100 bajillion percentages. Easy peasy level. It's supposed to be hard if you don't know the way through, but Yoshi's just a champion like that, Kyros. He's just an absolute giga chad whenever it comes to eating things. I'm not. I'm not quite that strong whenever it comes to eating. The secret exit in this level, actually pretty dirty. Also, we can toss shells into the wall. That's cool. Don't want to deal with a shell? Throw him in the wall. Let him fall to his death through the wall. Yeah, Mario would do it, but he already ate, so he's just letting Yoshi, you know, eat some, I guess. Later, shell. I don't think it... Yeah, there we go. Nice. I couldn't remember if it worked on the left side. I knew it worked on the right. So, one, you can take the wings here and exit, right? There is a hidden power-up right up here in the corner. We can't take Yoshi through here, which is why they put the wings here. So if you have Yoshi, you can escape with the wings, but otherwise, don't try to fit Yoshi through here. It won't work for you. You'll get crushed. So, do it without Yoshi. We don't need Yoshi for the secret exit anyways. We do, however, need a cape. So, Kyros, you say no capes? I agree, except for this. We absolutely need a cape for this. Because we gotta be able to fly. But to me, this secret exit's kind of dirty. It's hidden quite well, in my opinion. That's what makes it dirty. Oh, the foreground, background play there. I see what you're doing. I kind of hate this part too, because there's a couple little bitty areas where you can speed it up a teeny tiny bit. But for the most part, you just can't. Whoop, nailed it. I do love the sprite work in this game, and I gotta say, I love the sound effects. Sound effects, so good. This area in particular is one of those good ones where if you hold the R, you can kind of pan ahead a little bit so you can see a little bit more easily which pathways are the good ones or bad ones to take. Nailed it. Whoop. Nailed it. Anyways, there you go. Neat little trick there. Holding RL will pan the camera one way or another. This secret right here. So dirty. You gotta fly up over the wall and run back to the left. That one's dirty. Oof. Oof, right? Tricky little spot there. And yeah. Yes, Vapor, that one was kind of close. I don't know why I stopped. I should have just ran. This castle, actually pretty freaking tough. This is actually kind of tough. I could easily die here just by mistiming a jump. Or something goofy like letting that guy hit me. Get out of here. But look at these jumping sections right here. This one, not so bad. This one, not so bad. But Kyros, the later ones, in my opinion, this is the hardest level in the game. This is kind of nuts. You gotta jump past 3 of them. Oof. Nice. No capes. But also, look at this one. Fast rising, fast falling, fireballs. If you accidentally hit it, You fall in the lava, you don't even get another chance. Oof, that was tight. Nailed it, first try. Nice. I walked right into that fireball, and I was fine. Mario, fireproof confirmed. Nailed it. Bye, Reznor. That's one of the bummers about the mini castles. All of them have the same boss. Kinda lame. Kinda lame. But whatever, what can you do, right? Oh, so Kurosawa. Here we go. The back door. So, getting the back door lets you skip most of Bowser's castle. In my opinion, I say the hard parts, but if you, depending on which doors you pick, some of them are actually pretty easy. I don't really think Bowser's castle is, that difficult. But, anyways. Yeah, back door gets you straight to Bowser, nearly. And he's big spooky. Look at him. His, goofy little chariot. Happy to see you, you know? Bowser. Ah, big spooky. Look at him, so scary. This, in my opinion, this is one of my favorite, graphical representations of Bowser, though. He actually does look, you know, a little bit more on the scary side. I threw that with such great precision. Bowser, what are you doing? Stop being goofy. Okay. We're just gonna go full pro mode. As I say that. Let him run into them. There we go. Nailed it. Yes, Donkey is final boss. These fireballs, also not that intense. Find one, stand next to it, warm your hands while you wait. You know? Like I said, find one, stand next to it, warm your hands while you wait. Easy peasy. Your mushroom is dumb. Take it back. Return to sender. Right? Okay, there you go. Oh, I'm kind of silly. He throws these cannonballs here, and I guess those are hard to dodge, except they're not. You crouch jump over them, you're basically safe. You don't even have to really worry about hitting Bowser's goofy chariot there. Come on, give me the Mecha Koopas. Let's go. Got him. Oh. Nailed it. Easy, easy. Find a fireball, stand next to it. So I guess this this fire is supposed to be difficult to dodge or something. But if you just find one and stand next to it, it's no big deal. Because they fall on every other block. I don't want it! Imagine if that made Bowser super huge or something, right? Get out of here with your goofy little flying ship. I'm not impressed. Nobody's impressed with your whatever you want to call that thing. Okay? Get out of here. Get dunked. Give me the princess. Nailed it. How about that? And thus, Princess Peach gave Mario a little smoochie. Nice. Mario's adventure is never over. Don't let it lie to you. Never over. But hey, nice little vacation. We get some fireworks. Sweet. Yay! My coworker had her surgery and she's doing really well. That's awesome. Finally, Peach will never be kidnapped until next time, right? Yeah, 100%. Look at that. It was a heart. How cool is that? One thing I do like, this game in particular. Peaches, peach. Dang it, Kuros, you got that stuck in my head. It walks you through some of the areas and it tells you the name of all the enemies. That stuff's all cool, I guess. Batman Arkham? Why is that, Donkey? Can I just call you Nathan? I guess the shorts feed has been flooded with a whole ton of streamers lately. Oof. I I did not get so many viewers today. That's kind of a bummer. But did get some a few subscribers. That's nice, I suppose. Area data input. Yoshihiro Nomoto. I don't know what area data input is exactly. Oh, nice. Nathan, that sounds good. Oh. Sound composer, Koji, just killed it to death. It's so good. Alright, team. I'm not gonna wait for the credits to play through, because I'm hungry. Big hungry. Kyros, I'm gonna head out, and I'll meet you there at Dickie's. We'll get some lunch, alright? Alright, team. Thanks so much for hanging out. Appreciate your time. I hope you have a good time. I will see you all in a little while for Legend of Zelda.